Okay, welcome back to the vlog on Wazobia Max, and as promised, we have a special guest, one of my favorite people. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. I don't even know what to call him anymore. I think we should just call him Pastor Lynx from now on. Please welcome Lynx. Why? You're like a pastor to me now. I don't know.
Please, leave this place. Can you imagine this girl? What up, bro? What up?
Hey,
what's going on? What's going on?
Dude, what's going on?
Nice one, man. All black, everything.
Great to have you here.
Repping.
Let's take it.
Okay, but seriously, you know we have to ask. So has Lynx really given his life to Christ, or he's just on some trip? Okay.
Yeah.
What made?
Tell us about it.
Yeah. What inspired it? Why did you decide to make that change? Great one, by the way. But yeah.
I mean, like, it's not something that is out the box. It's actually something that we are all expected to do. You should get what I'm saying? And some people have left this earth without having that opportunity to give their life to Christ. And that's really not a good sign or a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think I had reached a point in my life where I had achieved all my goals. And I realized, like, that wasn't satisfying me. It wasn't fulfilling my purpose of my life. You know what I'm saying? So essentially, I was seeking something deeper. And the only thing that would fulfill your purpose in your lifetime is God. You know what I'm saying? So,
Wow.
you know, I don't want to keep you guys here till tomorrow.
Wow.
But essentially,
I'm actually really proud of you because, like, you know, yeah, a lot of us are Christians. You know, people in the industry are Christians, but you know, chose to stand out and let everybody know that, okay, this is what I stand for now, for making jollof music.
I still make jollof music. You see, the thing is, the truth is, like, I'm trying to let people understand that being born again doesn't mean you will have to quit things, habits, things that are negative in your life. But it doesn't mean that changes your profession or it changes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can remain as hip and as fly as you want to be, but just being righteous. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it doesn't change anything. I hear people say, oh, Lynx has gone into gospel music. I haven't gone into gospel music. You know what I'm saying? The song I made was pretty much a song telling my story, telling my life, what has happened, because a lot of people were asking me, oh, Lynx, you know, I see you talking about God, like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like, why not put that on a record? And at the same time, thank God for everything that, you know, he's done for me. Because simple waking up in the morning is a blessing, but we don't even realize that. You feel me? So,
do you think you're going to lose some fans because of your, you know, in terms of, because Lynx used to be this guy that all the girls wanted, and you know how, now if you're preaching about, you know, be holy, they're like, ah.
Okay, here's the thing, like, I wouldn't even call, if I lose anybody to that, I won't call them fans. You know why? Because a fan is somebody that supports you. A fan is not somebody that is selfish about their intentions. So at the end of the day, if I lose a friend because I'm closer to God now, it's a loss for that person because that person is in danger. You feel me? Like, if I'm your friend, I should be able to tell you this lifestyle you're living is not good, because I always ask people, like, say, if I was doing this interview now, that bell should sound now. How sure is everybody of the life they've lived, the things they've done, and where they're going to? Because this is temporary. Do you understand? This is the training. The eternal life is the real ball game. So if you fail here, how good anywhere now? And you can't repeat. You'll not be serving punishment. You'll be picking pin forever.
There's actually a second chance.
Okay.
You being decided to take this switch now.
Yeah.
Most artists or people in general, human beings in general, they have to get to a point that probably something happened to them, or there's an experience that they couldn't really
like a
understand.
divine intervention.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was
Did you
that
have a
experience?
divine
What happened to
intervention?
you that made you get to this point and be like, man, you know, I need to change. I need to do
Okay,
this.
first of all, when you realize, like, this can be it. You have the money, you have the cars, you have the houses, you have all the materialistic things you think will give you happiness. You have them, and you're not happy. You you then tend to become somebody who is not a happy person because you're on your way to rock bottom spiritually. In your spirit, you're not happy, but in your physical, he's blowing you and everything. It's a contradiction. And the real thing that matters is not your flesh, it's your spirit. So my spirit was unhappy. So last year, I was not happy because I just felt like there's more to life than all this frivolous stuff, you know? And in August last year, I had an encounter with the Holy Spirit. And I saw like a vision of my life. I saw everything. I was like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, these things amount to nothing. You feel me? Like, they amount to absolute nothing. So, you know, when I saw all those things, I realized, like, okay, this going to church on Sunday is not, it doesn't mean I know God. It doesn't mean God knows me either because I'm not close to him. So I gave my life to Christ at that point. And ever since then, man, it's been magical. Like, the amount of things that have happened to me since August and now, it's ridiculous. Like, I keep telling people, we're not born to be ordinary, man. We're born to be extraordinary. We're born to be superhuman. Because when you have Christ active in your life, you get something that we're all supposed to have. It's called charisms, and those are spiritual gifts. And when you have spiritual gifts, you're no more a regular human being. You're superhuman now because you can do superhuman things. You feel me? So, like, for instance, I evangelize. And that's the ability to talk to the heart, not to talk to someone's mind. Because evangelization convicts somebody. You get what I'm saying? Is you can go to church every day and because your spirit, you expect this pastor to be a pastor, you expect this priest to be a priest. So whatever he's saying doesn't seem as real, but if you hear from somebody you know, then it means something different. You get what I'm saying? So I keep telling people, like, don't look at me and say, oh, so LYNXXX no go dey enjoy again. What about his fans? What about all the girls? Like, what do those things do for me? 1 million girls, you still look for 1 million plus more.
So what's gonna happen to LYNXXX the artist now?
Now LYNXXX the artist is popping, man. The moment I gave my life to Christ, I recorded 2 albums in 4 months.
What?
2 complete albums in 4 months. My first album came out in 2010. I gave my life to Christ 2015. That's 5 years. I couldn't finish my album because the content to go on the album it just never satisfied me. Do you get what I'm saying? And after the success of Fine Lady, I was like, okay, this was a big record. I made a lot of money. I got a lot of endorsements, but something is still missing. And that was when I took a pause from making music. And that was in 2013. And I'm just coming back now because right now I know my essence, I know my purpose, I know what I'm supposed to be doing with the platform God has given me. You feel me? So there's everybody that has been given a platform to speak to people that are looking up to you. If you have followers, you have a duty. It's not for you to post selfie and be licking your lips when people are saying, oh, you're fine, and I mean bad pass. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to use that platform to reach out to people. It's not about you. You get
now,
me?
you talk about your album and the fact that you didn't have enough content to go on to producing a new album.
Right.
Why was it so important to you? Because you've spoken a number of times about the fact that Nigerian music, in particular, doesn't have to have rich content.
I don't think,
the beat
I
has
don't
to be
agree
great.
with that.
Why was it important to you?
I don't agree with that because those are people that think that are people that don't even understand their position. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if I show you the messages people have sent me ever since they listened to my new single, Serve You, you will realize, like, music's supposed to touch your heart, man. Like, I tell you this, name the greatest artist ever to you, 2, 3.
Michael Jackson stands out.
Okay.
Whitney Houston.
Okay.
Mariah Carey.
Was that music empty?
No, it wasn't.
There we go. The people that made music for the clubs, MC Hammer, do you care about him today? Do you care about his dance move? Do you care about Vanilla Ice?
I don't care about MC Hammer. That's why he went broke.
No shade, no shade.
Yeah, of course.
You have to realize, like, the only thing that is going to stand the test of time is value. If you don't have value, nada. Why do people rush and buy all the latest iPhone that just came out? You already have an iPhone, you're going to buy iPhone 7 when it comes out in September. Why? Value. They can just add one thing to it, fingerprints, You all rush and buy. Do you get? Because they sat down and they said, man, let me make something that has value. If you buy something today and it should spoil tomorrow, you will not go and buy that product again.
True that.
So for me, like, I don't care about club singles. I've never cared about club singles. if my song is famous enough, if it's known enough, if it's appreciated enough, it can go anywhere. Slow songs, they enter club.
True.
That's it. So there's no such thing as a club single. Just make good music and let people appreciate it. You get what I'm saying? So, no, I'm not a gospel artist, but yes, my music is now fully positive, full of value, because if you listen to it, even if, you know, I'm somebody that likes to joke. So sometimes I can pick a topic and comically make a song about it. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, there's a point I'm driving. You get what I'm saying? Even when I want to make like up-tempo music, pop music, or what they say, club music, tumba, or whatever, it will never be, baby, go down low, all these things are over rest. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so we're going to go on a brief break. We still have Lynx here with us. When we come back, we're going to talk to him some more, and we're also going to see what our last story is for today. This is The Blog. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to The Blog on Wazobia Max, and we still have Lynx here with us. But it's time for our third story. Does Uju Elegba know this story? Do they know it? Do they know it? Okay, so it seems like finally the uncertainty around Wizkid being the father of Binta Diallo's son will be finally put to rest, as the Guinean-American model has shown proof to the world that Ayodeji Balogun, a.k.a. Wizkid, is indeed the father of her son, Ayodeji Balogun Jr. Wait, she named him Ayodeji Balogun?
Yes, she did.
Okay, then.
Just for any avoidance of doubt.
Yes.
Yeah. So Binta publicly showed off the results of the DNA test that had been conducted, showing that the probability of paternity is 99.99%. She finished it off with the hashtags, these hashtags. DNA doesn't lie, not just a rumor, facts. Well, over here we're saying congrats to Wizkid on his second child. Okay, if you're trying to claim that. Now the question is this: would you shame your baby father into taking his responsibilities, or would you just let it go? Let it go. Should you?
If he's trying to, to not take responsibility as a father, then I think this is proof. It's not like she went all out to say, look, she had to do it, because he said he wasn't the father of the child. So yes, this is proof. Now he will just take the baby with quiet arms and say, oh my God, I have a new child.
Really?
I'm moving forward.
Wow.
Okay, for me again,
Basically.
I'll bring up...
But here's my question, sorry. Here's my question, like, how did they get his DNA?
Well, they
How
must
does it
have.
work?
They must have done it. They must have done it. He must have agreed to do a test, because according to the story, he wasn't even the one who said they should go for a DNA test. That he wasn't sure that the child was his. That the relationship they had wasn't that long for him to give birth, for her to get
Why
pregnant.
is that when babies come and say, oh, it was just
boy
once,
just
oh, I only
said
knew her
that.
for a few weeks, oh, we just have to go like 5 times.
Yeah,
What?
it's
Why?
It's a
The
bit-
truth is
it's
that
a
It only
bit
takes
crazy.
once to make a baby.
For me, in
Most
response
guys
to
pray
that
that
question,
once is not the baby.
Again, I'll bring the social media factor here. I think you can be a bit classy, because at the end of the day, in a few years' time, the boy is going to see what has happened. Do you understand? And you're looking at, sometimes I feel like we don't think about the future of the child or children involved when we do certain things as parents. All she was trying to do was to exonerate herself, to say that, see, I was not lying.
I wasn't lying.
Because he put her to shame by saying that, that's
He
not your
wasn't,
child. It made
yeah.
her look stupid.
Because then
But
why
she
did she
should have
even
just
come out
allowed
in
it.
the
She didn't
first
have to
place,
tell
in
us.
public, to say,
Yeah, to put
oh,
out the
hello, I'm
result.
pregnant for Wizkid? It's between you and
Because
him.
Wizkid said it wasn't his child.
Wizkid
Because she
didn't
came out
agree.
publicly. If she had gone to meet him personally, privately, oh, I'm having your
What
baby.
if she
Oh, we
did?
say lie. Okay, when the baby is born, will they paternity test? Why does the whole world need to know the things that are going on
Because
with you?
people don't
Why?
understand the use of social media. They're not using it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
these are the things, like, I tell you the truth, like, this generation has been consumed by things that have been put in place to just blind everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we see is not what it is. That's the truth.
Fact.
Social media is not supposed to be used for negative. It's supposed to be used to spread positivity. You get what I'm saying? But the heart of a average lost person is negative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why should that person be happy when I'm not happy? Why should this person be successful when I'm not successful?
True.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why the world is where it is today, because nobody's being positive, nobody's showing love. And we are the problem. You feel me? We are the problem because we refuse to read, we refuse to educate ourselves, we refuse to learn. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you bought a machine today and you don't know how to set up or use this machine, are you just gonna guess or are you gonna read the manual?
You should read the manual.
Exactly.
That's why it's
There's
there.
a manual of life that exists, but nobody has read it. You get what I'm saying? Like, people don't read the things they're supposed to read.
So Binta needs to read a bit more.
We all do.
Binta Diallo. Because
We all
honestly,
do.
yeah, and
We all
Wizkid.
do.
And please, can all artists just be a bit more careful? It's becoming a bit of a ridiculous situation. It's almost like we're not educated.
Like everybody
Why
has
must you
a
have
baby
a child?
mama. It's
Like,
so
No, but
ridiculous
the truth
now.
is, it's not even just about artists. Like, everyone is doing that stuff, man.
It's
Everyone's
just
doing that stuff. Just because the artist is out there, you're
out
hearing
there,
about
yeah.
it. There's so many ridiculous people that married the woman will have a baby is not the husband. It's like, while freestyling this life,
We
and
are
at
really
the end of the day,
freestyling.
we'll pay.
I like that word freestyling.
really
No problem.
freestyling.
Freestyling is like.
Speaking of freestyling, okay, so you have 2 albums ready. You
Yeah.
Put them out anytime soon.
Yes, Survey is officially the first single of my album to come. It's called The Album Before the Album. So it's an album before the main album. I mean, I've been off the scene for 3 years. I owe my fans.
yes,
You know what
you
I'm
do.
saying? Like, I owe them music. I owe them music that can help them, not music that is frivolous. You get what I'm saying? I can't have taken that break not to have learnt anything. No. Yeah, I mean, so I have an album about to drop. It's been ready. It's called The Album Before the Album. And that's where Survey comes from. I've undergone what they call an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Like, an upgrade. Meaning that I've taken time to really work on my craft and, you know, I sing, I rap, which means I don't really need to do features that often, you know, which is because, yeah, because you see, music is like Survey is me on the hook. And when I was outside, someone was like, "Oh, who featured on the song?" Like, nobody. You know what I'm saying? So
But don't you feature people as well to upgrade the music?
I
in
feature
of...
people when I feel someone's gonna add to the song. I'm not gonna feature you because you're hot. Like, music is me telling my side of the story. It's me telling my story, my experiences. That's how I see music. So if I feel like, okay, Kel will be dope on this song or whatever, then I do it. But I'm not just gonna do it because someone is buzzing. Like,
Any feature
me
on your album?
buzz now. Which one be?
Any features for us to look forward to on the album?
Yeah, on the album I have Banky. I have 2 records with Mr. Easy. I have a song with Shady on it. I have a song with EL from Ghana. And obviously my label mates, Nedu and Blink. And that's for the album before the album. And then it was produced by a producer called Sparks. He produced Serve You. He literally produced...
Working with Icon?
Icon has a couple records on my second album, the main album.
Look at the shock on his
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
Just like your
But
brother.
you see, the thing is, Icon, like, everyone's been working, you know? So Icon actually has the 3 Wise Men album with Black Magic ready.
Oh.
And he has his
cool.
iconic project as well ready. So, you know, we've all been working, and I realized, like, see, don't do stuff if you're not going to be able to pay 100% attention and pour your heart into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, last year I had so much going on that I couldn't pay all my attention to my music. I was making it, but I couldn't release it and follow up how I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But now this is a fresh year. It's all been taken care of, and I'm more ready than I've ever been to, you know, serve y'all. I have 2 albums, a total of almost 40 tracks. Like, let's go, man. I'm ready.
With 20-track albums, what you're doing?
Now I'm cutting the one I'm dropping is I think 12 tracks, and then the Evolution, which is the main album, which comes after this album that's dropping, is about 18 tracks.
Wow.
Right now.
All right, taking it personal. Now, you know, your new life. People want to find about LYNXXX, who's LYNXXX dating. You know, you talk a lot about sex and relationships on your Instagram posts. So what's the future? I mean, I don't know, are you dating? And if you're dating, what sort of relationship are you having with the dating person?
Now, ask me a frank question, man.
With the dating person.
Ask me a frank, straight...
No, because a lot of people are wondering, LYNXXX.
Like, wondering if I'm having sex?
Yes, if you're having sex, okay. Are you dating anyone at the moment?
That's to be continued.
All right.
Maybe not.
You know,
Okay.
that's a
All right.
maybe
So
not.
you're not
But the one I'm
50-50.
100% about Shies, I'm not having sex.
Until
I'm
married.
celibate, yeah.
Okay. So he said it. If you see or hear anything, you can hold him to account.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Like,
All right, fantastic.
hold me. You know, hold me. I want you to hold me.
Great.
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
6 years old. I've told this girl to leave this place. Hold me to account. Is that better for you?
We like specifics here on the show. Okay, so you heard it from the man himself. He has 2 albums ready to go. Give us the time frame.
July.
July.
End of July.
All right, first album. The album before the album is dropping, and then like 2 months.
No.
The main album
The
drops.
main album drops next year.
Next year.
This is an album. It's just that I have 2 amazing projects that I'm like, I have to release by force. But then, you know, we have 6 months left in the year, so.
Okay, all right, cool.
So next year you get the second.
All right, big thank you to LYNXXX for being here with us today. We have come to the end of the show, and we're gonna leave you guys with our music video picks of the week. Not of the week, but yeah, okay, our new music videos for this week, and we'll see you same time on Tuesday. So yeah, from us here at the blog, we say good night, goodbye, and God bless.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love her.